Welcome back to another episode of Live with Carisha. We have a historical episode today. We have greatness in the hot seat. I need everyone to make a warm welcome for the legendary Trillville on Live with Carisha. I need more energy tonight. That's it. Make some noise for Trillville. It's an honor. Wait, before we start, I need y'all to introduce yourselves. Go down the list. We need y'all artist names, not company names.
Y'all already know this your boy Dirty Now, aka Mr. Funkadelic. You know I'm coming back.
Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Mr. Evans Lil Jon. What's good?
What's good? This your boy Lil P, aka Coleon. What's happening?
I like y'all play. What's happening?
What's happening? What's up?
So I have an icebreaker question for y'all. If VH1 was to make a movie or a documentary about Trillville, which actor would play each of you guys in the documentary?
It's crazy because it's already in the works. So, so we do have like a list of people that's gonna play us already. So I got Quavo from Migos playing me in the movie.
No, really?
Yeah, he'd be a taller version of me, but it's still, you know.
It works.
It works.
Real talk, who here playing me? But I definitely say, what's brother Mark Harwood? I'm fucking right.
Okay.
All day.
Okay.
If it was me, you know, everybody say I look like Ice Cube. So I don't know why, but I think Ice Cube will play me.
I fuck with that.
We like it. So y'all all are from Atlanta. Y'all met in high school. How exactly did you guys meet? Like, walk us through.
Well, like you said, we met in 9th grade. I actually met P through his best friend T3, top 3. We was in a advanced reading class, so he was like, man,
It was advanced?
yeah, it was
Oh shit.
yeah, man,
Nigga smaller than motherfucker, nigga.
we was in the same advanced reading class, and he was like, man, my boy Pete, you know, he do beats and shit. So I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, we were rapping in class anyway. You know what I'm saying? We making beats, you know what I'm saying, on the table, writing rhymes, and so he like, you know, let you meet my boy Pete. So shit, when we got out of class, we met at the library. And you know what I'm saying? He was like, you know what, Pete this dirty mouth, and after that, it was different. You know what I'm saying?
So when y'all first met, y'all just hit it off like, so y'all really been rocking since high school?
Since high school.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So whose idea was to start like Trillville?
It was definitely my idea, because I just wanted to be like Puffy. Nah, for real. Like I was printing out like contracts and shit in high school. So like I would print out contracts and just like signing people. You know what I'm saying? Because I really thought I was like Master P or some shit for real. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah. So we just started. Trillville was actually a record label. And then when we got with John and them, then they ended up being a group.
So wait, you thought you was Diddy? You was handing out contracts to people in the school?
Nah, for real, I was. I printed them up on my mama printer.
Yeah.
Facts.
What other artists, was there other artists in your school like around that time? Like, buzzing? That we might know of or?
Well, not at that time, no. But you did have Scotty ATL that was in Columbia. He was going to Columbia High School.
Yeah, and reading.
Shout out to Columbia High School, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what he went. He went to Columbia High School.
Yes,
He saw what's happening.
So how was the recording studio like around that time? Like, what was the record studio like back in like a few years when y'all was in high school? I don't know how far back that was, but.
You said what?
I don't know. Yeah, like what was the studio like when y'all first?
Oh, we was in my own basement.
Yeah, the basement.
Everybody got that.
Oh yeah, we was in the basement.
You ain't no real artist if you had no basement.
Facts,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's facts.
yeah, we was in the basement. You know what I'm saying? We was just turning up in my mama's basement and
Mama Bunny.
yes sir. And we was making music. Fact.
So what was the footwork like? Because back then there was no TikTok, it wasn't like Instagram. I don't even think Facebook was like really doing.
Oh, no.
Like how was y'all promoting your music without like social media?
And the footage. kissing.
Real
You know
talk.
what I'm saying? We going to these meet and greets, meeting the fans in person, shaking hands, kissing babies. You know what I'm saying? Signing autographs,
Kissing babies.
everything. Everything
Shout
that what we had to do.
out to neighborhood superstars.
Yes, sir.
Lil Wallow.
Rest in peace, Wallow.
You know what I'm saying? Spurgeon was happening. You know what I'm saying? We just, throwing parties, you know what I'm saying? The high schools, no radio promotion, you know what I'm saying? Just, walking in high school, you know what I'm saying? Passing out the flyers,
Wow.
you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, man, we had the streets on lock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is what it was.
So follow-up question, like around that time, was it another like artist like in Atlanta kind of doing the same thing, or was
So it was kind of like a network like this, right? So you see how you got like all these people in here, like it's so many talented people. You got Making It Big over here. You got Elijah Lamar with BMF over here. You got Trillville up here. You got Carisha. You got DJ. You got Brother. You got all these people in here. You know what I'm saying? And so it was a lot of people doing a lot of things, right, in the clubs. But it took that one person that was like, okay, everybody doing this, and that one business person to be like, we need to take this here. Because everybody was comfortable in the club. Everybody was comfortable where they was at. Like, but if you made it in the club at our time, everybody was comfortable with that. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't.
We were trying to make it national.
Yeah, so I was that business person to be like, hey, bro, this could be bigger than the club. This needs to be nationwide. This needs to be in all the whole nation, the world.
Facts.
So I went and got a lawyer, and the lawyer just so happened to be the CEO of BME with Lil Jon. And that's how we ended up going to one. Lil Jon wasn't even signed to a major label. But when I went to the CEO and the lawyer, I told him, listen, I want to be signed to a major label. This shit belongs on the world stage. You feel me? So I took it to the world stage, and the rest is history.
So I need you to walk us through when you guys first met Lil Jon and he discovered y'all at the club.
You said what?
Walk us through when y'all first met Lil Jon. Like, then he discovered y'all in the club. Like, what was that night like? I know what that night.
You know what I'm saying? All I'm gonna say is, man, the warehouse that night was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had, man, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? We had the party that night at the warehouse, and I never forget, we had, we was on the Kings of Crunk album. You know what I'm saying? That song, B&B Click. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all Google that, y'all remember that. B&B Click, the record on Kings of Crunk album. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We performed that record. Lil Jon came out, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? People couldn't believe, like, we was, with Lil Jon, so it was an epic moment.
So wait, okay, so when he came out, did he immediately want to sign y'all, or did he like come up to it like, oh, I gotta get that record deal?
Honestly, he didn't have no choice because the streets had already co-signed us. Yeah, we was already so hot in the streets that you would have been an idiot not to sign us, to be totally honest with you. I ain't gonna care. We were so hot that he had no choice.
So he was your manager?
Who?
Lil Jon.
No. John just was really, he was just John. Because you gotta remember, John was still trying to come up at that time too. He had a few hits out, but he was still trying to make his way in the game as well. You know what I'm saying? So it was almost like the perfect marriage. You know what I'm saying? So when we got together, it was just like, the spring happened, everything bloomed. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah.
So what's the relationship like with Trillville and Lil Jon today? Are you guys still?
Oh yeah, great. Yeah, he on a new album. We got a new album coming out. Trillville Strike 2. We doing a reboot. We're doing a reboot. The reboot coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna steal LA single What's Up and put it on my album because that shit hard as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna that shit hard as shit. And put it on our album. So y'all get our album too.
That's dope. So Never Ever, one of the most iconic songs given to the hip hop community, to the crunk world. Walk us through what the magic, what the vibes was like when y'all first recorded that in the studio. Did y'all get it all in one night, or was it many trips to come up? Who came up with the hook?
Just like he said, when we was recording in the basement, that's how we came up with it.
Oh,
You know what I'm
in
saying?
the basement.
We was just, you know what I'm saying, hype, crunk, pushing each other, you know what I'm saying? And he came out with that first line, bitch nigga, you can never ever. Ever. I was like, oh shit.
I was mad as a motherfucker.
Yeah, you were mad.
I don't know if y'all can tell, but I was mad as shit when I made that hook.
You mad as hell?
Why? What's the backstory? Why was you mad?
Well, you gotta remember around that time, you know, in our, you know, clubs, it was a lot of fights, you know. So the crunk shit was fun, booty shaking, and then next thing you know, crunk shit come on, fight break out, right? True, all that shit, right? So I was like, man, I'm sick of these niggas. So I was like, these niggas can't get on our level. You know, it's time for us to level up and get out there and turn up. These niggas can never get on our level. And that's how it came about. Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Boom. Yeah. Ooh.
It's the beat. It's the beat for me.
Yeah.
So I actually made this beat. So if you look at the credits, you will see Lil Jon on it, right? But I actually made this beat.
The original.
I made 2-3 versions of this beat.
Okay.
The one you hear today is the last version I made. And then John put you know, the part that starts off the that's John. Everything else is me.
So where were you guys when you first heard that you hit the Billboard charts with Never Ever? Like, first of all, how old were y'all when, if you don't mind me asking? I know you had black
in our
hair.
20s, early 20s.
What?
Yeah, we were just now graduating high school.
I don't smoke hookah, by the way, so if I look funny doing this, y'all don't record me or, you know, crazy.
Real talk.
This is my first time.
We just here with you.
It's okay. It's okay. It's good.
I didn't know this was very good as a motherfucker. Who was that person in there?
That's Hella Hookah ATL. She's somewhere. I don't know.
Well, this shit good as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna tell. She done turned me out on this motherfucker. This shit good as a motherfucker.
She's a real one. I don't know where she's. So, how did you guys meet Scrappy? Was he in high school with y'all, Scrappy?
You said, was he what?
Lil Scrappy, did he go to the same high school as y'all? Like, how did that relationship come about? Because y'all had some bops all together.
I mean, actually,
That's family, man.
Yeah, that's family.
Yeah, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? We just, we create great music together. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We've been on each other forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been on Scrappy since middle school, Chapel Hill. You know, in Decatur. You know what I mean? We went to Cedar Grove. I was supposed to go to Southwest, and I went to Steve's. Shout out to Jaguar Nation. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? They Stone out. But yeah, we went to middle school together.
Nice. So, at what moment in your career did y'all know y'all had a real chance of making it in the music industry?
What moment?
From the jump. From the jump.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When you stay true to yourself, you know what I'm saying? And like, you just creating your own wave, your own lane. You know what I'm saying? You gotta believe in yourself first. You know what I'm saying? So I said, since day one.
Day one.
Yeah.
So, after the release of Never Ever was like, what was some of the challenges with matching up to that album or putting out another single that could like ride that same wave, that momentum?
I mean, that's where some cut came in. You know what I'm saying? After Never Ever, you know what I'm saying, that wave came in, that's when some cut dropped. And kept it going, you know what I'm saying, to the highest peak. You know what I'm saying? I'm the originator of writing some cut, you know what I'm saying, for the second single.
You want to say something?
Hey, shout out to all the fans, man. Shout out to everybody here who just support us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where were y'all when y'all found out that like some cut came back harder on TikTok? Because that thing went viral. Like, it's good TikTok content.
everybody that's been sampling the songs, like, all I can say is we thank you. You know what I'm saying? I think Drake just sampled on his new album.
On his new album.
That's insane.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Drake.
Shout out to Drake, man. That was huge. Definitely huge.
So do y'all get royalties off of?
Yeah, anytime you hear the bed squeak on any record,
Any song.
anything, we get paid for. So yeah, for sure.
Russ and Bia, that was big.
Russ and Bia,
Chris T. Weezy,
Chris Brown, Fabulous,
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, that's what's up.
Fabulous, you know what I'm saying?
Tiana Taylor.
That shit was dope.
Oh, so y'all basically got like residual income off of the song.
Yeah.
Okay, so who made the beat?
What
For some cut?
Yeah.
Lil Jon.
Oh, John made that.
Definitely.
Yes, that was. So during your career, like at what point was it like a moment where things started to like slow down? Like did it ever like? Because I know y'all was up but never ever, then some cut. So y'all was at like I guess that what we would say that's like the peak. So like at what point did it start to like kind of slow down for y'all? Or did it not slow down and y'all been like lit ever since?
Well, you know, anytime in the music business, right? So, I mean, in any business, right? So you have your ups, you have your downs, and you have your ups again. So, Lil Jon was, you know, going through some things, at some point. So, he had to take some personal time and, for himself. And when he was doing that, we kind of all was in limbo. Then we was all kind of decided, what we was going to do. And we just started doing solo projects and just kind of exploring the world. I mean, we had the money, we had the fame, so we just started living life. Because you gotta remember, we started early. So when you start early in the business, you be like, I want to be normal. So we had a chance to be normal for a second, and then after that, we was like, all right, let's crank it back up.
But
You know what I'm saying?
we was always working in between that time. You know what I'm saying? We was always working up until now.
Facts, because I was making beats. Like I did a few tracks for Gucci Man back then. I did
Shout out to Gucci.
Yeah, shout out to Gucci. Yes, sir. I did some tracks for Young Job when he was popping, bottle popping. I did some beats for Yola the Great. Free Yola. I did tracks for Fable, Roscoe Dash,
We love Fable.
T-Pain.
Oh wow, you've been busy.
Yeah. So I was making beats and they was making music. So we had fun just exploring our musical talents just elsewhere. It wasn't Trillville, but we still was doing great. You know what I mean? Yeah. Music is the best business to be in. Facts.
Sure.
So if you in music, stay in that motherfucker. Because you gonna get royalties, you gonna get all type of shit, you gonna get everything. Just stick with it. If you ain't pop yet, just stick with that motherfucker.
It's really business.
It's business.
Always.
100% business. You know what I'm saying? 100% business. So make sure you read them books. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you study the game. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
So what would you say was the biggest challenge overall that Trillville had to go through in their career? Like what was that one thing that happened and y'all had to deal with it all together?
Challenge? Oh, that's a good one.
Say that, what is that challenge? What?
Challenge. What challenge we had to go through? Yeah. What you think? I don't know.
We got COVID up here.
COVID.
COVID?
She said what?
That was fun. I ain't gonna care. That was fun. Quarantine was kind of fun.
Quarantine was fun.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I will say this. I think the biggest challenges was kind of like growing up. Because when you grow up, you lose partners. We lost a few partners and then a couple partners got locked up. So I guess it's human shit, like normal shit. Police, what I mean? Niggas, get banged up. You trying to bail niggas out and put shit on niggas' books and take care of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out
Free job. Doing
and a couple of my people free. My boy Philip Clone free, man. My boy Philip's free, man. So, it's ups and downs in this shit. And I ain't gonna lie, when it comes to fame, you're gonna pay a price. Everybody pays a price for fame. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're paying your price, whether it be in death, whether it be in a family member or you or or you have to pay something, or you get robbed, far as, your royalties or public, whatever, you're gonna pay a price for fame. It's a price. So whatever the price is, you just have to know that it's with great things come great responsibility. So, you know what I mean? So yeah, you gonna always pay something. You gotta pay for this shit.
So okay, because y'all are like ghosts. I got so many questions. Goddamn. So what's y'all thoughts on the music industry today?
What's all what?
Your thoughts, like what are y'all feelings about the music?
Love
I love music. Yeah, I love it. Yeah.
Do y'all feel like it's progressing in the hip hop industry?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I mean,
music changes every, couple of years. So, it's good for a new sound. Coming into this generation now.
Right.
I feel like more people have access to it. A lot of times people didn't have access to, it was all closed off and it was only certain people. And if you weren't on the radio, you want shit. Now it's a million people that's not on the radio that's big as shit.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You can make your own way without a lot of shit. Because you got social media, you got, all the streaming platforms. Like you can make a way and not be on nobody's MTV or, you know what I'm saying? Facts.
You can create your own, fame or your own
lane.
Yeah, your own lane.
So what do y'all think about the female artists out today, the female rappers?
Oh, I love female artists. They killing this shit right now.
Okay.
Females are the fucking goats right now.
Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite female artist?
I like all. You can't pick, bro. Like you can't pick no
You
female.
can't pick.
Like all females are amazing, bro. Like facts.
If you had to
You like the playboy. You was a playboy out the three.
No, it's actually him. I'm just doing that because you said it right now. I'm just trying to show out. It's really him though. That lady's really.
He's trying to show us.
He really the lady. I'm putting it on thick right now because I'm right here, looking at amazingness.
Amazingness.
Great. You like the view? Don't make me blush. That's crazy. Okay, so what's your advice for independent artists? Because we have a lot of independent artists that follow the show.
Hey man, stay true to yourself. Stick to what you believe in. Don't let nobody tell you what's different. And just go for what you know.
Facts. I feel like there's 8 billion people on the planet. Just find your million, bro. Find your million. Find your audience. Everybody got an audience. If you feel a certain way, or if you make a certain type of music, a million people like it. Somewhere. You just have to find them. That's it.
That's just like I do. We as Trillville, we do crunk, but as a solo artist, me. My alias is Mr. Funkadelic. I'm real Funkadelic with that player shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I love to smoke weed, my raw papers, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? And I love to goddamn take my shots. Take that balance, you know what I'm talking about?
Now what million people don't like eating shit? You got about down there 30 million down audience. For real.
I'm about to give y'all some hot seat questions. It's a collective group hot seat question.
Nah, I thought we already did that. That was hard. Shit, that was hard as fuck.
Hot seat question on Lava Carisha. Who was the most player back in the day out of all of you?
Oh, definitely.
I do that.
That's easy. That's easy.
That's LA.
My nigga, you know,
No, definitely
LA.
Definitely LA.
That nigga LA.
Definitely.
He had all the ladies.
Love them.
Who never liked to record? Who didn't like to do the work?
I love y'all.
We love
We are cool.
Who was the biggest pothead?
Back then?
Yeah.
Nobody.
That was
Yeah, not back then.
No, back there, we all drank.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I smoked a little bit.
Who
Back
had?
then.
I mean, I smoke, but you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, we ain't gonna get
Because
it.
we were crunk, so we
Okay.
couldn't be high.
Yeah, right.
Bitch, nigga.
That. Oh, I slow with it. Who has the most kids?
That's probably me. I'm the only person with kids, like, kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who's the biggest flirt?
Flirt?
Yes.
LA.
LA.
Definitely LA.
Yeah,
Definitely LA, bro.
now, if I'm single, that's one thing, but if I'm, you know what I'm saying,
If you were to say shit,
That's who he is.
I'm
That nigga we got bases with.
my
If I'm single, I gotta. So you tell
most likely to fight?
Oh, that's definitely me.
Who has the biggest appetite?
Shit, me.
Who drove the best car? Who drove the best car?
Back in the day,
They had all the cars.
they had all the cars.
They had all the
I hear
cars.
names for this shit. Blue Lagoon.
Hell yeah.
Name your cars?
What was the tourist name?
What was that motherfucker? That's a good question.
We named them by the color.
Well, you had the Chevy.
Yeah, that Chevy, and they had all the cars.
Yeah, he had all the cars.
Have y'all ever shared a girl?
Yeah.
You can't lie, first of all.
I don't know.
Ain't no, I don't know.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's so long.
Hell yeah.
Okay, keep it funky.
You can bullet in the freaks.
Who's the smartest?
We all are.
Which state had the baddest groupies when y'all was on tour?
Woo! You said which day?
Which state? Where?
State.
Which state?
Oh, shoot. What you think?
No. Oh, look, I ain't gonna count. I fuck with you. You think I'm but I ain't gonna count. Bro. Ain't nothing like some home cooking, boy.
Wow, what?
ATL, boy.
Man, what?
Facts.
Facts. Which Atlanta night spot showed y'all the most love?
We came up in the atrium. That's what we
Oh,
came
y'all
up
came up in the atrium.
Yeah.
Oh, Memorial Drive?
Yeah, that's what we came up in the atrium for sure.
I'm cracking
Yeah.
up. Who could battle y'all in the verses today?
Battle us in
In
the
the
verses.
verses. Yeah, that who could y'all?
Everybody, when I talk to everybody, they say crime all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like to do it. I like to do it like a genre versus genre. Like I like to do us crime mob versus like franchise D4L. You know, like Crunk versus Snap type shit.
That's dope.
Switch it up.
Yeah.
So, which rapper would Trillville pass the crunk torch to? If y'all could pass the torch to any rapper for being the most crunk today, who would it be?
I think Waka Flocka.
Oh, yeah.
You know, as far as you know, we passed it to him, and then I think he passed it to like maybe like Duke.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Deuce.
He killing them.
Yeah.
Killing them.
I love Duke. Why you not doing song with Duke?
Yeah, no,
Let's do
Oh, we got one in the works.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Yakko Worldwide Beats. You know, he did the beat. You know what I'm saying?
So my final hot seat question is, I know you guys have been like, staying away from the limelight, but still doing your shows. Like, what's something that y'all want y'all fans to know? Like, if y'all have the open camera right there, what do you want the fans to know that they might not know about Trillville?
We got a movie series. It's a series.
Yes,
Yes, sir. The movie coming out, Welcome to Trillville.
Yeah, and it's really good too. Yeah, we got Cromwell USA coming out.
Yeah.
Trillville Little Scrappy 2, the reboot coming out.
Yeah.
And it's really good, bro. Like the Trillville Scrappy 2 album is definitely gonna give y'all all the nostalgia that y'all need, that y'all miss from the Trillville days. Cause I be reading the Twitter timeline. Oh, I miss Trillville. Oh,
We got the Trillville.
Go ahead.
Nah, we got the Trillville, new Trillville album coming too.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I need to go on tour with you guys.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Let's get it.
He was welcome to come to
Hell yeah.
I have been inducted into Trillville. I have
Let's
arrived.
get it.
Absolutely. Hey, check this out. This is for
Trillville.
You already know, man. We checking in live with Carisha, man. Hey, let's get it.
Let's get it. Turn up.
Much love.
But you see how we do it on our Carisha? Trillville has came to the house and they got the album on the way. Follow them on all platforms. You know where to follow me at Carisha. Even everyone at home, stay fabulous, stay blessed. Welcome to Trillville.